Hello, I am Mark Lebbell, Senior Analyst at Utilico Emerging Markets, responsible for the Trust portfolio of digital infrastructure assets. The multi-year megatrends in the digital infrastructure space continued in 2023. These included faster, more ubiquitous internet coverage, further digitalisation of everyday transactions and payments, and more outsourcing by enterprises of IT infrastructure and functionality to specialists. Often these are situated in emerging markets. After 3 years of COVID-related restrictions, the world opened up again in 2023, but both consumers and companies are under pressure from inflation and rising interest rates. However, there were some signs that these had peaked by the end of the year. Generally, in the telecom space, there was a much stronger growth in demand from enterprises than consumers, but not all markets followed this global trend. 3 areas where we saw particularly strong growth in 2023, which we feel will continue into 2024, include data centers, IT services outsourcing, and African mobile data. Firstly, let's look at data centers. We are currently seeing very strong demand for data center services from corporate and governments as they move more of their systems from their own premises into third-party cloud systems. Oracle recently said that their main constraint on growth was data center and server capacity, not customer demand. There's also a perception that generative AI will create strong future demand. We are bullish on UEM's data center investments, which we see as well positioned with new capacity coming on stream this year. Our largest holding is in Kinks, Korea's largest carrier-neutral interconnection data center operator, and we visited their new data center in Seoul in November, which is being fitted out with the expectation of welcoming its first clients in the summer. The company is cautiously optimistic about how fast this capacity will be sold. Strong data center demand and a shortage of incremental supply in the near term was a recurring theme in our travels across Asia, and investors, particularly in the private equity space, are responding by buying assets, often at very high prices, and setting out new build plans which may result actually in a glut of capacity in 3 to 4 years' time in many markets. Our investee companies, however, are very mindful of this and are pretty conservative in their future investment plans. Their valuations also remain relatively cheap. A second area of growth is the outsourced software and managed services market. Companies and governments are outsourcing critical IT infrastructure to specialists, especially in cybersecurity, network configuration, remote storage, system upgrades, and cloud migration. This is a global market, and companies in emerging markets are playing a key role due to their deep talent pools and cost advantages. FPT Corp in Vietnam is an example of a company in the portfolio that continues to benefit from this trend. Its customers continue to spend more and more with FPT, which is a testament to the quality of the services it provides to its clients. And in 2023, international customers spent over $1 billion of FPT, up from around $800 million in 2022. And the third area of growth we've seen in 2023 is mobile data in less developed markets, especially in Africa. This is driven by more affordable 4G handsets, deeper rollout of 4G mobile coverage, and a more compelling market-specific digital applications such as mobile payments, e-commerce, and social media. UEM has exposure to mobile telecommunications companies and communications tower companies in Africa, although our positions are not currently large enough to be amongst UEM's top 30 holdings. We are very mindful of foreign exchange movements. Our investments have a high exposure to USD or Euro-denominated revenues to minimize currency devaluation risks. Overall, going into 2024, we think our current holdings are very well positioned to capitalise on digital infrastructure megatrends this year, and we hope this will be reflected not only in their financial results, but also in their share price performance for the benefit of UEM's shareholders. We continue to closely monitor the markets for exciting new opportunities in the digital infrastructure space, which have the potential to deliver strong long-term returns to UEM shareholders. For more insights into UEM and its portfolio of holdings, please visit the website at uemtrust.co.uk or follow Utilico Emerging Markets Trust on LinkedIn.